What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 26 of our Cincinnati Bengals franchise. Today we got week 2 action, and you guys have Cincinnati Bengals against the Kansas City Chiefs tonight on Sunday Night Football. Going to be a pretty entertaining game, at least I hope it will be, because a lot of people are thinking this Bengals team is kind of playing over their heads, and Kansas City is obviously really good of a football team offensively. So it'll be kind of fun to see how the Bengals will play defensively as well as offensively, because we both know that A.J. Green, Mixon, Dalton, we got Tyler Boyd who's playing well. Uzoma is obviously a very good tight end right now for the Bengals. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But let's go ahead and talk about this Jets game against the Bengals. Bengals coming off of a nice W here in week number 1 action against Baker Mayfield. And then now we're going up against Sam Darnold. So both 2-year pro quarterbacks. And right now, we're trying not to make Sam Darnold look worthy of that first-round pick of last season. So definitely need to shut him down, because he's definitely going to be the reason why this Jets offense is going to be able to move the football down the field. Other than that, they've got Mark Ingram. They signed Mark Ingram and Tyler Eifert in the offseason. So other than those two guys and Sam Darnold, that's really all that they have. I guess you could classify Robbie Anderson as a very good receiver, but I've never been a Robbie Anderson type of guy. I don't know why he's a number 1. I don't get it. Really scrawny. Okay, so we can see that the Bengals defense shuts down the Jets in their first possession, and we're starting to move the football here pretty well. A little bit better than we did against the Browns through the air, at least. We see Tyler Boyd making a nice catch. We saw Tyler Kroft getting involved. So now we got a duo back set here with Joe Mixon and Giovanni Bernard, and we're going to go back to Tyler Boyd for that reception for a first down. And Dalton trying to roll out to the left there, did not see the defensive lineman there. That's Hunter Jr. And we see 3rd and 16 and firing it deep there to Tyler Kroft. Probably medium depth, probably not too deep, but we're going to pick up some positive yardage there just to get ourselves into a field goal type of situation. So Randy Bullock going to knock it through. It's going to be 3-0 here. 5:05 left to go, and Darnold on 3rd and 7 going deep. Oh man, what a pick by Sean Williams. Just totally, the coverage just baited Sam Darnold to make that throw, and Williams comes on over from the safety spot on the right side of the field to make that catch. We see that Giovanni Bernard's got open field, and hoping that A.J. Green was going to give him a block there to get to the sideline to spring him loose, and just that didn't happen. So probably should have just cut it back up the field, up the middle. Firing it deep here to John Ross up the middle, almost intercepted. Not a good throw by Dalton. Got to get that ball out maybe a little bit earlier and probably a little bit more heat on it. So we're actually going to pick up the first down here to Tyler Kroft, and he's having a pretty dang good game. Definitely showing the Jets and Tyler Eifert what he can do, and why we made the decision not to sign Tyler Eifert again. So Mixon, you saw him last week, 19 rushes for 230 yards, and already he's kind of feeling a little defeated here, as he's not having as much success on the ground as he did last week. So 3rd and goal, we were trying to implement him a little bit more on this drive to try to get him going, but we're on the 4-yard line going to A.J. Green, and he just didn't complete the route by the time that pass was thrown. So just kind of a misconnection there by Green and Dalton. So we're going to end up trying to go for it here rather than make it 6-0. We want 10-0 here against this Jets defense that we know we can put up some points on. So a little bit audible at the line here. Got Kroft on a slant, and we're trying to go for John Ross on the drag route. Saw the blitz coming, but it's going to be incomplete, as yet again a Jet defender gets their hands on the football here. So 2nd and 10. And here's Mark Ingram picking up a couple yards to get it to the 6-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 8. And a little play action pass here going deep to Robbie Anderson, and William Jackson got burned. Just when I was talking so much crap about Robbie Anderson, he just shuts me up here for a 94-yard touchdown. And William Jackson never really gets deep a whole lot. And that might be the only time all season long he does get burnt right there. So that's kind of a misnomer. That's an outlier, right? We'll just throw that one out. So we can see here on 3rd and 2, Mixon going to split out wide, and check this out. Nobody's covering him. So a little toss up there to Mixon, and he is gone, guys. On a 3rd and 2, the Jets left him wide open. Nobody was covering him. and he just busts that thing for a touchdown. So Mixon, if he's not getting going on the ground, definitely getting going here in the passing game, which is what we like to see. So it's going to be 10-7 now after that score here in the second quarter. 8 minutes and 7 seconds left, and on 1st and 15, so a false start penalty back-to-back is going to set the Jets up at 1st and 20. And what a play there by Geno Atkins to bust off that offensive lineman and then move over to make that tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 23, and then a rush by Mark Ingram up here up the middle is going to get 7 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 16, and Darnold trying to find somebody open. He does not, so he's going to have to go to Tyler Eifert on the check down. We're going to have to get that football punted back to us. So 1st and 10, and pressure is just too much. There was nobody open. So Dalton gets sacked by Leonard Williams, the really good defensive end for the Jets. We're going with a little toss play. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. So Mixon tried to get to the outside. It's going to be 3rd and 24. So this is obviously not a very good series right now for your Bengals, and it's going to get even worse because Dalton fumbles the football. He did that last week against the Browns, and this time he loses it. So now we get the Jets here on the 8-yard line, and check this out. Mark Ingram with the blocking up the middle. He's going to punch it in for a touchdown. It's going to be 14-10, New York Jets. So 3:53 left to go, and here's Gio Bernard. Nice little spin move here, trying to get to the outside, but too much speed there. And I think that's Jamal Adams. No, that's not Jamal Adams. Not sure who that is. So 14-10. We're still running the football here with some success. We got that rookie right guard, Bo Benshaw. Nice little blocking there. So 3rd and 9, and we got Tyler Kroft open on the Seattle or verticals route, which is actually still a good play, even in here in Madden. And look at John Ross with the little fake move, the little juke right there after the slant catch. It's going to be 17-14, and do a little dance. That's right. John Ross gets into the end zone. We like it. We love it. We definitely need more of that, though, for sure, because this Jets offense seems to be working pretty good. But look at this. Atkins comes in and makes the play on Sam Darnold, and a roughing the passer call is made by the referee. And so much crap has been going on about this roughing the passer call in the real life NFL. I got a problem with this one for sure. That was almost like the Clay Matthews thing. So Atkins went a little bit low and took his knees out. But I don't know how that's a pass interference or a roughing the passer called. That's ridiculous. So it's going to lead to a touchdown late here in the second quarter. 21 seconds left to go, and we're just trying to get a field goal, just something, because with 16 seconds right now, we got to get up on the board somehow, because we're getting the football back to start the third quarter. So Dalton at the line, making some audibles, making some changes with the play. We're going to fire deep out here to A.J. Green in double coverage, but he makes the catch. He makes the catch with 9 seconds left to go. We do call a timeout. We ran another pass play incomplete, and Randy Bullock is going to have to come on with 6 seconds left and no timeouts. Did not want to risk a play like getting sacked or a play that's just short of the goal, and time would be expiring. So we just didn't have enough time to run another play, especially with no timeouts here. So we cut the lead to 21-20 here. We get the football back to start the third quarter, and Tyler Boyd off of a drag route is going to get a big chunk of yardage here, and Dalton laying it out there to Tyler Kroft makes the big-time catch. He's up over 90 yards, I believe, at this point now. So he's having a heck of a football game right now. 21-20 still, third quarter, 10 minutes to go, and Dalton going to get sacked again, and Cordy Glenn misses the fumble, but luckily Billy Price hops right onto it. And yet again, guys, this Andy Dalton thing with the fumbles and getting sacked, and it's probably going to be a recurring thing this season. It's just not looking too good. So on 3rd and 15, way too many audibles, not paying attention to the clock, and Dalton is going to get called for a delay of game, which is going to set us back to 3rd and 20. So we're going to move John Ross over here to the left. I think they're in zone coverage, so this is what we want to attack. No blitzers, and firing it out there to John Ross. Nice call. Going to not pick up the first down, but we will get into some more positive yardage That way we can get closer to a possible field goal to take the lead, and we do as Randy Bullock kicks it up and good. So 6:38 left to go. Little play action play called here, and look who's getting in on the sack. That's Carlos Dunlap. He's returning from an injury that sat him out for the entire preseason, so good to see him finally get in there on the stat column. Like to see that. 2nd and 17, and Darnold going to check down to Quincy Enunwa for a nice chunk of change here. 3rd and 10, though. More manageable situation for the Jets, and he's just going to have to get rid of it as nobody was open. So good job by the secondary for Cincinnati. 23-21 here, late third quarter, 3:52 left to go, and another fumble by Dalton on a sack. It's getting unreal right now. 3rd fumble for Andy Dalton. You got to hang on to the football, man. 3rd and 1 situation for the Jets, and we called a blitz package there on that 3rd and 1 situation, and they're going to get dropped. So Jets get the football back here again after the Bengals cannot capitalize on their opportunity after that play, and we get Sean Williams getting in on a tackle for a loss. We get this play here, only picking up 6, 3rd and 12, and Darnold going to find Ingram right there up the middle, and he's going to get a face mask called on him, and they're going to pick up the first down. This is unreal, guys. So many penalties right now for the Bengals, so many missed opportunities for the Bengals. Actually, no, not a face mask. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. That's actually on Greg Mance for a hold, and the field goal is actually no good. So I got a little bit of ahead of myself here, unfortunately. So here's A.J. Green making a huge catch and a hurdle, jumping over the defender, and wow, but we do have a flag on the field. So this is where I wanted to talk about right here. This is unfortunate because after that big play, something that we needed, only up by 2 points, we get a penalty flag called on us. So we're going back to A.J. Green here on 2nd and 20. Going to pick up 14 yards on that play. So it's going to be 3rd and 6, and firing up the middle there to Croft, and it's not going to happen as Jamal Adams makes a nice play there on a deflection. So Cincinnati going to have to go back on D, and look at William Jackson. Totally just jumps that route and picks off Sam Darnold for a 19-yard touchdown pick 6. It's going to be 30-21, guys. And with 5 minutes left to go, we get the football back here on offense, and now all we're trying to do is just kill that clock. Just run the clock down as far as we can, because we're up 9. It's not like they're going to go for 2 to go down 1, right? So they're going to have to get a touchdown and go for the extra point, right? We've still got some options here on defense. So on offense, all you got to do is just kill the clock. The clock is your friend at this point. So Darnold on 4th and 9 cannot find anybody open yet again, and he sails Mark Ingram, so unable to make the catch, and it's a turnover. So Cincinnati gets the football back here, 3rd and 10, still up 9 points, and a little play action pass called here on 3rd and 10 because we just want to get that first down and keep the clock moving. And again, up 9 and 2 scores. We're not really concerned if they do score a touchdown here. So here's a big play to Enunwa, but nice pass breakup there. And it's going to still be 3rd and 10. So they still have yet to get positive yardage on this series. And here is Robbie Anderson going to get that positive yardage and pick up the first down. So 30 seconds left. Here's Sam Darnold with Tyler Eifert in the slot here. He's going deep out there to Enunwa. And look at Jaquan Johnson, the first round pick of this season out of Miami, making a nice play there to knock the ball loose. And here's Jaquan again, coming in there and making a nice tackle out of bounds. It's going to be 4th and 7. Good tackle to not allow him any more positive yardage. So 20 seconds left to go, and a complete pass to Ardarius Stewart for the first down. So 2nd and 10. New York Jets out of timeouts. 12 seconds left to go. Little audible here at the line. Darnold trying to drop back, trying to find somebody open. He does. He finds Enunwa, but up the middle. That's a nice play by Jesse Bates to stop him short of the end zone. And the clock's going to keep ticking. They got to get back to the line, and time is up. So, guys, your Cincinnati Bengals are winners for Week 2 of 2019. And check out the offensive numbers. The average yards per play is going up. The takeaways, 347 passing yards, 81 rushing yards. I would definitely say that that's a well-balanced, complete game by the Bengals today. I mean, against the Jets, it's obviously a plus matchup for us. I liked our chances going into this game anyway, but our defense played pretty solidly. I mean, 300. Yeah, I mean, you look at the total offense, but in an offensive type of league, you're going to take those results all day. But they stepped up when it mattered, right? We had 2 turnovers. Our offense played really, really well. And I'll show you guys the player stats here in just a second. But I felt like this team is starting to really come together. Some of the things that we did in the offseason are allowing me to feel more comfortable with this team and utilizing this team and certain play calls in certain situations. So definitely going to be looking forward to taking a bigger step going forward this season. We can see that Tyler Boyd had 71 yards. Tyler Kroft led the way with 8 or 9 receptions for 90-plus yards. Jaquan Johnson had 7 tackles, 1 tackle for a loss. Sean Williams had a nice tackle number there. I mean, look at this, guys. This team is really starting to take the next step, especially defensively. Like, we were rated top 5 in pass and against the run, and they're continuing to prove that this is a very solid defensive group, and they're definitely going to carry us this season. If we can get the offense to kind of supplement what they're doing, then this is going to be a special season. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hope you leave a like if you like this thing, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that red button for a subscribe or my logo. And on next Thursday, we'll have to talk about some of these guys here that we might have to try to think about re-signing. We're going to be spending a lot of money on AJ Green, William Jackson, Giovanni Bernard. Like, we got a lot of crucial decisions here for a lot of guys coming up. So I'll see you guys on Thursday for the next Bengals upload. As always, peace.